Why do I fly flags from other countries around the world? That is going to be answered here shortly, and if you stick around, you will find out why we fly flags from different countries around the world.
Wow, that was really eloquent.
So, there's some there. Over there we got some. So anyway, today is May 11th. It is Saturday, 2019, and the ever so tactful Miss Heather there, she helped me today. It's actually not a bad day. It was 50s, right? About maybe 50 degrees?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they said it was going to be like a high of 56 today or something like that. So, okay, so why do I fly the flags of other countries? So the reason that we fly the different flags is to show unity for all of us that are in the prepping community around the world, just to show that we are all in this together. So that is why I fly all the flags. So we're going to go over these real quick. So on the very end here, we have New Zealand. That's one of the newest flags that we just got. And I will show these to you guys. So there's New Zealand. And then this one here, self-explanatory, the Republic of Nicaragua, Central America. Okay. This one here, this is the Philippines. So we have the Philippines flag. This is Puerto Rico, which obviously is a Commonwealth of the United States. Then what we have here is we have Scotland. Then after Scotland, what's that? Then we have Germany. And then we have South Korea. And then this here is the Aboriginal flag of Australia. So we'll pull this here and show you this. Wind was blowing a minute ago, so they were blowing around really, really nicely. There's that. And then we have the Swiss flag. There. And then anybody in the United States will recognize this flag. Hold on a second. If I can get it to go right. Okay, there we go. The POWMIA, you are not forgotten. All right. Over here, we have the American flag on top. We have Canada over here. The Do Not Tread on Me flag over here. Over here, we have the UK. And on the back side, that's kind of wrapped up a little bit now, is South Africa. Back here, we have the Confederate flag here. Then back here is Sweden, like always have Sweden. That's a really resilient flag, and it's held up really, really well. Over here is Australia, and then I believe, I'm probably gonna say it wrong, but I think this is York. This is from the UK as well, so I think that is the flag for York. If I am wrong, please correct me, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. But so today was basically, it's not raining today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and the next several days. So I got out here and I was cutting grass, cutting things back. I cut all around the chicken coop, up and down the driveways. So I got those things done as well. And, you know, and then of course there's the puppies playing. But so that needed to get done. One of the other things that I was working on while we were putting the flags up last year, we had a lot of the flags were getting caught up in the brush on the side. So I had the clippers out with me, and we were cutting back the brush while we were putting up the flags today. So that's what we were working on. And But yeah, so very productive in that part of it, you know, and then Heather helped me with the flags. But, so then I'll show you out front. Was cleaning up out front as well. Every year, the brush and everything tries to take over. So I was cutting everything back through here. This year, what I started doing, the brush, again, like I said, every year it starts to try to work its way out. So I actually was cutting back further this year. And these are all raspberry bushes through here. So they get kind of crazy. So I was cutting that part back. And then we have our apple trees through here. And so I was cleaning up in here today as well. But no, it feels good. Finally, a day where we could actually get outside and do something. The weather has not cooperated at all recently, and this week coming up is not supposed to be so pleasant either. So just trying to stay ahead of it. I don't want it to get all overgrown. I still have to split all these up, but I was cleaning up over in here as well. So I cut back because you can see like the line from last year, and so I cut that back more this year, and I came in more this way as well. So just trying to clean it up more, make it look nicer. You know, we have like this here is from one of the, there we go, one of the grapevines that we had cut back that were like inundating the trees 2 years ago. We had like, I think it was 2 years ago, and I cut, you can see the root of the grape plant over here, and it had taken over the whole tree, and we had to clean that up. But yeah, so that's what we're doing, you know, just working methodically, trying to get things taken care of here at the homestead. It all takes time. You know, it is a process, and it's a process that doesn't happen overnight. So anyway, so those of you that are not used to it, that are newer subscribers, when it is warm out, and to me this is warm because I've been out here and I've been sweating and working on stuff today, I don't wear a shirt because I sweat. So I always wear my bandana because I sweat a lot off my forehead, so that kind of just saves me from all that sweat running in my eyes. But my shirt is never on when it's hot out. So the sun is out, it feels fantastic, and I know it's only in the 50s, but it really feels good. So we've had some pretty miserable weather. We had a fire going last night here at the homestead. So crazy weather, but what are you going to do? But you can see everything is really starting to green up. You can see the trees are starting to get all their leaves coming out finally. We always get it later up here because of the elevation that we're at, and so that's kind of how it goes up here. But so I'll take you over here real quick. Oh yeah, so we're trying to get everything squared away. What I'm going to be doing, just so you know too, around all the fruit trees, I still have a bunch of extra wood chips like that are on the side here. So I'm going to grab the wheelbarrow and I'm going to load up those wood chips. I'm going to open up the cages for the all the fruit trees and just really load it up really good with wood chips at the bottom. So hopefully other stuff doesn't grow up through there on top. But so yeah, I came through here, cleaned up some of this for right now. Still more stuff to do on the chicken coop, but I will get to that. So I wanted to show you guys this back here. And so look how wet this is. Unbelievably, this whole area right through here is going to be a pond. This is going to be a perfect spot, and you can see like this tree was knocked over from over in the other area and pushed over here. And I came out last year and I was cutting it up a little bit, but it was so soupy and everything through here. It was really tough. I got to get a pair of muck boots and get in and clean up this wood up out of here, because these trees didn't come from this area. This whole area, no trees grow because it's just there's a natural spring in here. And so this was the area that I was talking about that we're going to definitely be utilizing as a cold box, and and using that spring and getting a pond in this area. So there's definitely a lot that's going to be happening. The pond probably will not go in this year. I will tell you that right now. Again, you know, everything comes down to finances, but the pond is definitely on the list. And that definitely, the soil though through here is unbelievably beautiful soil. Rich, black, mucky soil. If you can just see, I don't know if you can see right there, guys, how dark that soil is. You can just see it. It's just absolutely beautiful soil. Great for growing. So what I might try to do is try to scrape off the top layer of that and put that dirt aside and use that, because that soil is just, it's too good to waste. So anyway, so that's what we're doing today here at the homestead, just trying to get some things done. I wanted to get the flags up. It's kind of been delayed because of the weather, but so now the flags are up, and pretty happy about that. And so now we move on to other things. So remember, guys, we're all in this together, and that's really important. I think a lot of people don't realize that, but we can work together, we can focus on things, and that's going to be a good thing. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from getting there is yourself, nobody else, okay? And that's really, really important to remember. So just stay focused, stay positive, just work at things methodically. Don't listen to negativity. Do not feed into negativity, and you know, you'll be in much, much better shape, okay? I will see you guys all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. And there's Miss Molly. Here she comes. Hey, baby girl. With your little short legs. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. That's a good girl.